Yeah.
It's a looking group.
I look more than 10 pounds heavier.
You're all set?
I make a motion that we call the meeting to order, 6:34 on Tuesday, the 20th.
I second the motion.
All in favor? And I'll do the roll call. Mary Camilli.
Here.
I'm here. Robert Joel.
Here.
Edwin Zacharias. Did I say it wrong? Spencer is not here. Nancy Capello.
There's someone walking in right now.
Just kidding. Not sure.
I have to run around really to the next thing. I can take a lap on the way out and make sure you can see if anybody else looking for it, but.
Thank you.
Okay.
Kristen Wagner. Here. Frank Marcy.
Here. Oh, there's Nancy.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, have a good night.
Sorry, I'm late.
Just come for my son's swim senior night.
Congratulations to him. That's exciting.
This is not the tail of the table. This is just.
And the first item on the agenda is public participation. Do we have any? Yes, please state your name and your address.
Rose Lyons, 46 Elton Drive. I'm here tonight because there was no Zoom or YouTube or whatever. It was very difficult to listen over Zoom the last time. I had a few questions and they were answered for me then. There was a question asked at last meeting regarding speaking about the complaint in a public forum. I'm hoping that there's going to be an answer for that tonight. Because I don't think I need to tell anybody that hasn't been on or has been on Facebook that there's a lot of misinformation, a lot of things going on. A lot of people are talking, and I think that I'd like to know as a resident whether or not the complainant or the respondent should be speaking in public about the complaints, whatever. There are so many rumors going around, so many conjectures, that I feel that it's a disservice to this board if you don't set the record straight as to what you can and cannot do and can and cannot say. There was a lot of talk about why is it being held in executive session, just going on and on and on. And as somebody who has been on the board before, came in when we needed to make up a complaint form because there was a threat that a complaint may be filed. I'm trying to see this through to the end and see exactly how the procedure should go. I don't know that there's ever been a complaint brought before the ethics board in this town. I know 10 years ago, there hadn't been any. There was a threat of one, they couldn't find a form. We got together to come up with a form, and now we actually have a complaints, whatever. And I'd like to see it go forward and show the respect to this commission or this board that should be shown, and let the residents know what can and cannot be done, and the respondents and the complainants as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Remarks from board members?
Like, I can speak to the fact that there was once a complaint that was put forth before. However, it was dismissed, and that was over 10 years ago. You know, with regards to what is going on online, because of the confidentiality at this point, I don't think any members of the board can say one way or another whether, you know, it involves this person, it doesn't involve this person, or to say, hey, to anyone, hey, you shouldn't be speaking about it, because by doing that, we would reveal, you know, confidential information. So, you know, I think we're gonna be talking an executive session tonight about, you know, the next steps of what we have to do. But, you know, I think you can rest assured that we're gonna make sure everything is done properly. And, you know, I thank Lynn Connery for making sure that we got the attorney involved so that, you know, we would make sure that we would see this process, you know, through to the end and with the respect that it needs to be dealt with.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other board members care to respond? I will just piggyback on what Frank had to say, that I do understand that people like to know what the complaints are, but under statute, you cannot mention the complainant or who the complaints are about. And if it goes away, if it's deemed no ethic violation, then you'll never know because, then it's locked and sealed. But if it's deemed that there was an ethic violation, then it goes to the town council and then it's made public. Now, and so that's just why things are in executive session.
The complainant, or the complainee, the person that the complaint is made against, if it is dismissed, okay, that person may then reveal that a complaint was made against them, if I'm not mistaken.
They can do whatever they
They-
want.
yeah,
They can even talk now saying there's a complaint against me, but we can't do that.
That was my main concern
Yeah,
was
we
that
cannot do that.
the respondent may ask this board to reveal the complaint or the respondents may speak in public about a complaint
Absolutely.
being made about, okay, I just wanted to,
Yeah, not the
Better.
complainant.
correct. Okay.
Right.
But I think the public needs to know that there are procedures in place and you're not just indiscriminately deciding to go into
Absolutely.
executive session, that this is the way it's supposed to
Absolutely.
go.
There's a code of ethics and people can refer to that. I'm sure it's on the town website somewhere.
Yeah.
And they can go look at that instead of other avenues of information.
Okay, thank you. You've answered my question.
Any other remarks by board members? And I make a motion that we move to executive session.
Second.
If you would state the purpose of the session and who would be participating.
I make a motion that we move to executive session with the board members, our attorney and our staff from the town. And we will be talking about the complainant and the complaints and that's it.
Madam Chair, and no disrespect to you.
Yeah.
The statute on executive sessions is very clear that only people who have a, I'll call it need to know,
Okay,
can attend or should be in attendance in executive session. Clearly, that would be the board
okay,
and their advisor, but wouldn't include
the staff.
a staff member.
Thank you for that clarification.
And I would, to make you feel a little better perhaps, say that perhaps someone can keep a record of when we come out of executive session and anything after to make the minutes whole so that you don't have to sit
Right.
around indefinitely for just
You
that
just need to know the time that you go in, and then if you wanna do. a
time you
roll
come
call,
out.
Vote to go in. And then after that, I step
Okay.
out.
Are we still on?
We're recording, we're not
You
Zoom.
need to make a motion and second and vote, and then after we do that. I'll step out and then the meeting stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I make a motion that we move to executive session under the guidelines that we previously said.
Which would be with members of the board,
Board
the
and our
attorney,
attorney.
and that would be it.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Right.
Opposed?
Just the name to vote.
Okay, and I'll just, so go through that now. Mary Camilli?
Yeah.
Myself, yes. Bob,
Yes.
Edwin,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Kristen,
Yes.
Frank,
Yes.
thank you.
All right.
Unanimous.
Right.
No, I'm done.
Send an email.
Are you back?
Sorry, Barb, I'm gonna say we can meet again.
Yeah, it's not bad. I gotta suck this up.
Oh my gosh. The executive session ended at 8:51 and on to public participation. I see none.
It's not on the agenda, that part. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
I'm just going by yours. and-
Yes, it is.
I make a motion for adjournment.
Second.
So moved. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned at 8:55.
Right.
All right.